Hey Nymfam, I'm back after a nice bit of time off, some time resting and recharging, spending some time with my best friend who's back over from Australia, who's been gone for 3.5 years because of the pandemic. So it's been lovely catching up with him. Hopefully you guys have had a really good time too. You've managed to have a bit of a break away from FPL, but it's time to get back to it. Game Week 31 is fast approaching and we need to get on it. So I'll be covering my team selection ahead of Game Week 31, of course, in this video. If you're loving the content, then please do drop a like. Let's try and hit 60 likes in this video. That would be absolutely amazing. Do pop me a comment below. Are you guys taking any hits this week? Is your team as colourful as mine is with flags? Let me know. Lastly, if you're new to the channel, then please do subscribe. You're really helping me out. Okay, let's get after this. Starting off with how I got on in Game Week 30, and to be honest, this is going to be really quick. I'm not going to dwell on this too much because frankly, I am so over it. It was so painful. Ramsdale was supposed to cover Dubravka's blank, but picked up an injury, meaning that I then didn't have any Arsenal cover in defence for that clean sheet, which was an absolute ouch when we came to the OR. Kilman didn't start again. This is so frustrating. Wolves did so well with him in the team the week before, and it gave me confidence that he was going to start again. However, he didn't, and the Wolves defence suffered for it, so hopefully they learn and he plays going forward. However, if Ramsdale is out, I am going to need some Arsenal cover in defence, so he could be making way for White very soon. Saka is a shining light in an otherwise dim-looking outlook with 11 points. Barnes came in for Rafinha with a last-minute panic. I didn't know who to get. I saw the Rafinha news that he may be out. People were umming and ahhing about whether he would play or not, and in a week where I already saw that Ramsdale might not be playing, I wasn't 100% on Kilman, I decided to take a jump on it. I will take my 5 points and bank it. It's more than what Rafinha would have got me. However, Maddison was the play here. Tony came in for Brozier on a -4. This was a flat out mistake. I didn't really love keeping Brozier. It was a bit of a punt to go with Tony, but the price point here may cause me some problems going forward. As we know, Brozier is a lot cheaper than what Tony is, so this may cause me some problems with transfers in the future. Jimmy, oh Jimmy, Jimenez, what a week to get red card. I just can't even go there at this point. Kane as captain, at least holding up my team with over half of its points, with 3 assists for 26 points as my captain. But as I said on my live deadline stream ahead of Game Week 30, I feared Sonny, and I said anyone who had him should be keeping him because he is due. If you listened, he delivered. Also great for free hitters who got him in for the week. All of that means I'm on 47 points, so 43 with the -4 hit. A red arrow to be expected, but I guess it could have been a lot worse. A 14k drop to 78,389th. A little close to that 100k now for my liking, so hoping Game Week 31 is a little kinder to me. And at the moment, it's not looking that kind. With that, let's move on to how I'm looking for Game Week 31. There is a lot of flags here, so I could be in a lot of trouble, especially as lots of people who didn't use a chip of any kind last game week did end up rolling so that they would have a couple of transfers this game week, whereas I took a -4. So yeah, I mean, I may have some problems to sort out here with no real transfers to do it with. There's news on the grapevine that Dubravka didn't play with his international team because of angina. So depending on Ramsdale's injury, I could be without a goalkeeper in Game Week 31. Not great news. Welcome back to FPL. We'll have to wait on news on Trent. I think I'll keep unless we hear that he's out long term, like it's a long-term injury. If that is the case, then Cancelo will come in for me to cover his future fixtures, although James is up there. My planned move this week was Tony or Jimenez out for Weghorst for the double, or maybe Adams because now I've sold a Southampton forward. Jimenez has now made that sell a little bit easier, that decision on whether to sell Jimenez or Tony. Just easy to get rid of Jimenez now that he got his red card and he's not able to play. I just now have to decide whether Weghorst's bad form but 5 fixtures in the next 3 game weeks is more appealing than Adam's slightly better form and 4 fixtures. Adams has the wide open leads, where Weghorst has the double in City and Everton. I'm going to think on this one, but I think I'm leaning towards Weghorst for the extra fixture this game week. However, if I do hear that Ramsdale or Dubravka are fine, and I do have a keeper, and that Trent is back and it was just an international injury, which we're all hoping it is, then I'm not ruling out a -4 for both Adams and Weghorst to cover the next 3 to 4 game weeks, because they have a couple of doubles each and they have some nice fixtures. If I did do this particular transfer with the -4, I drop Davies to the bench and play Weghorst and Adams in a 3-4-3. Plenty to think about, still lots of information to come. I will keep you guys updated as always, but this is my initial idea for my team selection this week. Captaincy will be on Salah. I haven't really thought too much more other than that, though Kane is a tempting alternative. I think I just want to make sure everyone is back after their internationals. They are comfortable, they are training, they're back with their squads. So if everything is good in the hood with Salah and Kane, then I'm likely to edge more towards Salah as my captain. I mean, that Watford fixture, there's history there. Looking at the very early trending transfers ahead of game week 31, Robertson is making his way in for a lot of managers. Maybe that's because of Trent's injury. So that'll be interesting to see if Trent is just an international injury and many are being a little premature on that transfer. Havertz getting a lot of love. Chelsea's fixtures looking good going forward. I can see why a lot of people are jumping on him. He's somebody I need to try and wedge into my team in the coming game weeks, which isn't going to be easy currently. Saka looking really good recently. Of course, he did pick up COVID during the international break, so we'll have to wait on him, but I think he's caught a lot of people's attention, and of course Arsenal have some doubles to come. Salah and Kane kind of speak for themselves. They have been informed premium players the last few game weeks, so yeah, you want to get back on getting Salah if you sold him for the blank. And obviously the Kane versus Son debate, I'm sure, will carry on long into the rest of the season. As for Jimenez, of course, he's got the red card, so yeah, it makes sense that he's one of the top forwards out this week. Bowen, of course, still injured. Did brilliant for most of us this season, but yeah, I can see why people are moving him on, probably for the likes of Havertz or Saka. Coutinho didn't do so well in the blank game week, so again, I think he's probably making way for the likes of Chelsea midfielders and Arsenal midfielders. And Ramsdale, it seems a lot of people aren't willing to wait and see yet whether he is out long term or not, but he is the most transferred out goalkeeper so far this game week ahead of game week 31. And that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Just a quick one today. Lots of exciting things to come over the next few weeks on my social media and on my channel, so keep your eyes peeled. Have an amazing week. But for now, please check out the sponsors of this video, Fantasy Football Fix. Until next time, Nymfria out.